Hey, Cowboy Nation, this is Cowboys Abroad. Let's get into some football talk. We've had some, we've had some movement on the Dallas. We've had some movement on the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are getting ready for the season, and we're starting to put together, and we putting together our roster, finalizing our roster, making some moves. And the Cowboys have just made a move. Everson Griffin added to the roster, $6 million. And I for one love the pickup. I think it was a great move, a smart move. Especially for the price tag. One of the things, one of my main concerns this all going into the season really was defense. The defense, uh, to me, uh, was suspect. Was suspect at best. You got Marcus Lawrence over there. And your linebacker core is, with Sean Lee, Jalen Smith, and Leighton Van Der Esch. Linebacker core, stay healthy. You know, they compete. They can compete with anybody. But then you look at that line. And our line last year was problematic. Uh, Problematic to say the least. Yeah, Robert Quinn came in, gave us some valuable rushing, but nevertheless, a lot was problematic. We couldn't stop the run. Couldn't stop the run. Now look, we added Devontae Poe and we added Jerry McCoy, to help us stop the run, and really, um, we were having issues, with Robert Quinn leaving. Who was going to be on the opposite side of the D-Law? Was it going to be uh, Tyrone Crawford coming off a hip injury? We don't know what he got. No, don't know really know what we're getting from Tyrone Crawford, especially even now he back on the physically unable to perform list. Just don't know if he gonna be able to stay healthy. Alden Smith haven't played ball in 4 years, and then you got a couple of developing guys. Um, but there's a degree of uncertainty whether or not they're going to command respect on that side, opposite side of D Law. Now you had a legitimate defensive end over there, and so it takes away the worry of whether or not Alden Smith is going to be ready to go. It takes away the worry of whether or not Tyron Crawford's going to be ready to go. And you got somebody over there that's going to command presence, so they can't double team everybody. So that means D Law gonna be able to eat. And when they try to adjust for D Law, Everson Griffin gonna be ready to eat. Jerry McCoy and Devontae Poe, they're men amongst men in their own right. Both had solid careers. They gonna be just fine. But our front seven right now just got a hell of a lot better. It's significantly improved with Everson Griffin in the lineup. Now, Alden Smith is still on our roster. Alden Smith, you know, you know, has been known, in the past to be a beast, to be a beast on the field. Beast on the field. We don't know what we're getting from it. But let's say he does get back to form. Let's say he is the man he once was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. He can still tee off on. He can still tee off on the QB. He still got it in him. Let's just say he still got it in him, and He's in that rotation, and you rotating between Alden Smith and Everson Griffin. Oh, it looks so lovely. That line gonna be fire. let's say Alden Smith is ready to go. Let's say he's the guy, same guy he was before he left the field. He's that, that solid war daddy, sack master guy. You know, let's say he get that starting role. Let's say he earned that starting role. He earned that starting role. He started that starting role. You know, if we got to put him in, we ain't losing a bunch of money. We ain't losing a bunch of money by making Everson Griffin a rotational guy. We did not pay him so much money, that we gotta see him start. You know, we can we can make him a rotational guy, be just a part of the offense at $6 million. So in every situation, I think it's a win-win for the Cowboys. Late to the party, just not talking about it. I think it's a great pickup. I'm just not sharing my thoughts on the matter. Why that is, Cowboys, bro. Why you just now sharing your thoughts on the matter? Why you just now saying something about it? Well, why am I just now saying something about it? Because everybody else was saying something about it. Everybody else was saying something about it. There must have been 15 news feeds I seen, maybe 20 news feeds I seen. Everson Griffin signed with the Cowboys. Everson Griffin this, Everson Griffin that. And I know Cowboy Nation would get tired of saying the same thing over and over again. So I just let people break the news. And I just want to discuss what it means to the Cowboys. How does it affect what we trying to do on the field? And how he impacts our roster. That's what I want to talk about. The fact he joined our team, there's no need to be in a rush about that. There's plenty of news sources that's going to let you know he's on the team. But what's going to be his contribution? I know Everson Griffin, man, when he played against us, the Cowboys. Everson Griffin was was beast. He was a beast. He's a solid player. I think he had 8 sacks last year. $6 million. The guy gonna give you 8 sacks. The Cowboys 100% won in this deal. Everson Griffin. What does he get out of it? Everson Griffin, he gets a shot at the glory. Looking at the Cowboys team, just last season we had the number 1 offense. Now we done went out and made significant improvements to our defense. So the writing's on the wall that the Cowboys are a potential Super Bowl contender. We a Super Bowl contender. For a veteran guy like Everson Griffin on the backside of his career, everything that he need to prove has already been proven on the field. People know Everson Griffin is a great football player. People know Everson Griffin, man, was a part of the Seattle Seahawks. People know his record, for getting the job done. Right? So he's a former Pro Bowler. So it ain't about proof. We know who he is. What's this about then? Well, it's about on the way out, before you call it quits, before you shut it down. Don't you want to go out as a Super Bowl champion? Ain't that at the end of the day, every player when he touched the field, he wanted He wanted to go out as a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, Everson Griffin got a ring. He's been there before. He's tasted the blood. Now he wants to be a part of it again. Get the sweet taste of victory before it rides out into the sunset. Michael Bennett just retired. Everson Griffin knows his career is coming to a close. Well, why not go out on top? Take your shot at the big show. Yeah, you know, very few things Everson Griffin wanted life that he can't buy. Got plenty of money, but you can't buy the sweet taste of victory. That's what it comes down to. You can't buy it. You got to band together with the right set of, with the right set of personnel and staffing, and work together as a team and go get and achieve a common objective. Nobody's handing it to you. Nobody's selling it to you. You got to go take it. And Everson Griffin is here to go get it with the Dallas Cowboys. Anyway, I'm Cowboys Broad. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. We'll holler at you next time. I'm out.